Hi everyone! So today I'm going to be doing a Last Guardian picture. Just a reminder from the last video, if you're going to be transferring an image, just print it out from your computer, take some chalk or vine charcoal, and rub it all over the back. Flip it over and place it exactly where you want. Tape it down if you need to. Then grab a ballpoint pen and start tracing your image. This time I'm doing something a little different, so I traced as many tones and shades as I could. Press down very hard and evenly and check every so often to make sure that your image is being transferred properly. For the wood burning, I'm using a Burnmaster Hawk. If anybody is interested in doing some major wood burning, I would highly recommend this one. I started off with a hobby wood burning tool. It was good for the job, but it really wasn't that comfortable. You kind of had to hold it in the middle of the pen, which is just really unnatural to me. If you wanted to hold it any closer, you could burn your hand very easily. So I upgraded to the Burnmaster Hawk, and it is spectacular. Just look how easily I can glide through the wood burning, just like drawing with a pen. Once the outlining is done, it's time to switch tips. The wood burning kit that I received came with 10 different tips. This one was the best one for shading that I can find. It's really not the best, but you kind of have to work with what you have. Even though I liked how the wood burning shading was turning out, I decided I wanted to try my hand at some wood stain art, which I've been wanting to try for a while, and this piece seemed like the perfect opportunity. I have 2 cans of the same stain. One is watered down halfway with mineral spirits, just to give me a different range of tones. Make sure you have at least 3 different kinds of brushes, a piece of plywood to test out your marks, and a rag or a paper towel to wipe off the excess in case you mess up. This is when I started to find out how much the plywood would bleed if I put too much stain down. So I had to start being really careful with my marks. But overall, it was just like painting. Just had to do layer after layer, starting with a light coat and then moving on to the darker stain. feathers were probably my favorite part to do. I almost added color to make it that bluish grayish tone that Trico has in the actual game, maybe another time. Make sure that you're taking time to layer these stains. If you start with a dark tone, it's really difficult to lift it if you want a lighter tone. And here I am not taking my own advice and putting a big blob of stain down, which completely bleeds all over. Have to try and play it off somehow. Try and blend all of those little mistakes in, I took some mineral spirits with just a couple of drops of stain into it. Try and blend it all together. Try not to stain the entire piece so you can keep some of those highlights in. Looking back now, I probably would have burned the little boy's tattoos onto his arm rather than try and draw it on with stain. But I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. Overall, I'm pleased with the entire piece for my first time doing wood stain art. Can't wait to do some more.